Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
And 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Here's the first carry for Northwestern's Justin Jackson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Now Breeze. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Breeze pass.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Buster Screen is able to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Breeze. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Breeze to the flat, that's caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Hill. It's caught by Jackson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady.
Now, Breeze again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Rookie Jalen Reagor, the intended target that time. And that'll make it third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Play action. Breeze. Looking for Reagor again. This time he's got him. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Touchdown.
Jalen Reagor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Bears nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
First time with Kareem Hunt, and he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
12 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Mayfield looks to throw. He finds Beckham complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good.
Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route. And I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Kareem Hunt. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's 2nd and
options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Now it's Jackson. And he's got some space here. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the 2nd level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Ready? You ready? 0-2.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown.
Jalen Reagor, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Lattimore there defensively.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
It's caught by OBJ. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They go play action. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
3-yard line.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
1st and goal.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And again, it's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Breeze. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. The sack by Robert Quinn.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt, and he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 50.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. Touchdown, Chicago! Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears have broken the tie. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Snap comes at 1, and now Breeze. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Rager on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now it's Patterson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Andre Hopkins.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. The final shot before half for Breeze. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed. But my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mayfield on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Flushed out right. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check, Mike 42. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on. Alert, 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 alert.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
We'll tie the game, 28 all. Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. This ball complete to Rager. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 37. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Jackson. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Breeze to the flat, that's caught. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And the situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Adam Troutman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have moved out in front. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
Bears 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Coming to you, coming to you. 42 to Mike, 42.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Mike 42, Mike 42, check, check, Mike 42. 19 right. I got you, man, I got you. Mike 42, Let's make it.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Mayfield's pass intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They're running it. Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. Regular.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Saints 35, Bears 28.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football.
2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, now Breeze. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. A first down throw from Mayfield. Going deep this time for Miller. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Saints.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Complete.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They shake that he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Breeze is looking to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's get that ball here. Hey, easy. Right there, in the middle, 55.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A disappointing drop there on 4th and goal. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. So after the INT, it's Breeze. That'll be caught. Reagor with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
From 8 yards out. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Saints 42, Bears 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Now it's Patterson. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And the catch made by Hopkins. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
I got you, punk.
first down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And again, it's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. It's caught inside the 25. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at the 41-yard line. One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Bears. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Saints, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. On the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.